Yeah. Jason.
Yeah.
Let's get it.
Juice.
Previously on KIMBA TV. Like we said in the morning, the reason why we're taking this isn't really because we're bearish. We're not shaving the long, and we're supposed to. And if it doesn't do this and doesn't do this and like kind of fucks it all up and we do come down here, I'm gonna go aggro long, right? And if I'm wrong and I lose money, it just comes out of this short. So it's everything is a free roll anyways. If it does this, I can't lose. My stop loss is already at tiny profit break even.
Back in the day, we was grinding for the juice.
Lions!
Now the whole gang on no excuses, just truth.
God
OGs bring the
damn,
hype, bring the
boy!
squad, bring the juice.
Yeah!
Let us charge
God!
not fall out.
God!
All in one motherfucking session. Quit playing with me.
Quit playing with me, bitches! Juice! Lions, real quick. What do you guys think about September FOMC chat? Lions, the math is the math and the juice is the juice. It's too easy, motherfuckers. How we doing? Dayox, let's go. John Liu, let's go. Unforgiven, let's go. Crypto Jammy, let's go. Repo, let's go. Glitch, let's go. Kondik, let's go. Let's go. Do you think we're gonna get settlement? Oh, I don't know. I mean, I was just trying to say, hey, like, this is an easy long. Yeah, I don't know if it needs to go to settlement. It didn't even touch value area high. Yeah, but I was just saying, like, you know, dip the tip. You feel me? Open. Dip the tip. Let it rip. Entry. Stop. Yeah, any questions? You guys good? Okay, so real quick, how many of y'all been rocking and rolling with me since last year for Altcoin Nerd Out? You guys remember Altcoin Nerd Out episode 1? Altcoin Nerd Out episode 1. What do you think? And what do you think about this? You think we're gonna get rate cuts in September, Lions? You think we're gonna get rate cuts? Now, what are we trying to do? Lions. In terms of profits, I'm done for the year. Oh, yeah! Castillo says, why so high? Definitely pay attention to the Monday stream, Castillo. Go back and watch the Monday stream. Yeah, go watch the Monday stream. It's literally what we talked about all day, Castillo. Alrighty? Yeah, but you cannot understand this. Woo! Y'all, we mathing all over the place, motherfuckers. Castillo says, was on the beach on Monday. Yeah, definitely get caught up, man. Definitely get caught up. Yeah, we basically went through like all the different scenarios of what CPI could be to indicate that we need to do rate cuts. Yeah, try to find the part of the stream where I go, I want you to think about what kind of CPI would make people go, dude, the economy is fucked. What is CPI? CPI is Consumer Price Index, right? Tomorrow is Producer Price Index. So, you know, CPI, Consumer Price Index, is how much it costs for me to live and survive. Tomorrow's PPI will be how much it costs businesses to survive. All right. So what kind of CPI number would make people go, dude, the economy is fucked. We got to do rate cuts. Motherfuckers are broke. Motherfuckers can't pay for fucking milk and bread and rent. People are living paycheck to paycheck. This is fucked. We need to give them free money. We need to save the people because the people can't save themselves. And is that what we got, or is that not what we got? And is this not something we have been preparing for a very, very long time? What do you think about chat? Chat, I'm going to just keep adding on this bitch. Chat, what do you think about, hey, if this gets turned into support, bitch, we're going to what? We're going to what? Hello? Is this thing even on? I bet you guys are just a figment of my imagination. I've just been talking to myself the last 4 years. Latuche, motherfucker, the math is the math. What do I think about ETH? Exclamation YouTube. Make sure you get caught up, okay? We've been talking about ETH 5,000. Yeah, since yesterday, so. All right. Chad, I don't know what to say, man. We got that generational juice, boy. We got that generational juice. Bobby, Reliable J, Berbeezy, Erdem, Climbey, Nico, Marcel, Al NYC, Roscoe, Reliable. Kimba, how did you know to pick Soul? We can go over that. But the other thing too, brother, is like sometimes, I mean, there's an element of luck as well, because obviously, like, I've been doing this for a very long time. I started implementing this protocol when I was trading Ape almost 2.5, 3 years ago. Yeah, I was trading Ape before I was getting, people were coming on stream going, why are you trading Ape? Why are you trading Ape? 3 months later, everybody is trading Ape. And I started developing this protocol on choosing like which one might be the best one, or choosing like 2 or 3 that might be outperforming. And, you know, I don't like to kind of, I don't think you should be a jack of all trades. You know, you're mediocre at everything. You want to be the best at something. So we chose Soul. You guys saw my TA. As we came down, we got filled. We were getting filled live all of these days, pretty much. Ding, 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 ding. And then, you know, we were talking about this. We saw the rejection off of that. We saw we don't get bullish on penetration. We get bullish on retest, and everything's looking good. What do you think? A lot of good higher time frame anticipation and preparation. What do you think about the general execution, y'all? Not too shabby, huh? But this took like 2-3 weeks, and it really took a couple of months to like seize upon this. So, yeah, man. Let's go. Are we going all-time high? Yes. Yeah, just make sure you're caught up. You shouldn't be surprised by any of this shit today. You really shouldn't. Yeah, we can't be getting surprised. So, make sure you're caught up. All right, but yeah, we can go over like how to do it, because now there's a couple that we might be able to. Can you tell the difference? 5.44 AR, 7.5 bonk, 5. Look at bonk. Juice. Easy money. Can I get a kachaya? Remember what we talked about now. Just like we drew it. Yeah, a lot of this stuff looking Gucci. That's a question mark. This one looks good, good. Kachaya boo boo, yeah. Ooh, nice. That's easy money. That's straight easy money, player.
You know, one thing my trainer, he told me, he said, what did he say? He just told us to be prepared.
What about this guy? Where's this guy at? Still room? Okay, this one still has a shot. Okay. Yeah! Juice! How we doing? Should we go let us up? I mean, what should we do? Holy fuck, man. What do you guys think? What about S&P? Bullish on S&P, brother. If we get a pullback to like... Fuck, dude. I doubt it would happen, but if we got a pullback to like 64.50 long, you feel me? 64.60 long. Yeah, but I don't think it would happen now. That would kind of be like the Bitcoin long that we were talking about in the morning. So. What do you think, man? God damn, y'all. Well, we did it again. We did it again. We did it again, KIMBA gang. Let's go. How we doing? Are you TPing at 235? No, I mean, I'll shave a little bit. You're talking about the soul? So, try to get caught up if you can, but my home run target on Sol is... What's my home run target on Sol? Yes, I'll shave a tiny bit at 230. Do you remember when we did Altcoin Nerd Out? I said, even if it's altcoin season, expect 30%, 40%, 50%, 60% pullbacks. It wouldn't surprise me one bit if this bitch went to 235. Why am I aiming for 235? It's value rotation. So if this goes to 235 and it pulls back all the way back down to 183, I'm not crying or surprised. If that bothers you, a rotation from 235 value area high to back down to value area low for another big bing bong ding dong, then you would need to take that into consideration and think really long and hard about how much you want to shave in TP at 235. Yeah, but you need to have your own plan. Sol is a great example of I can do everything live, but if your leverage is too high, if you don't really believe in it, if you have another different bias, if you're looking at different time frames, you're still going to trade it differently than I did. We got filled live on the Sol long over a course of like 4 days, 5 days, you know. Yeah, like I will shave a tiny bit at 235, but I already know that, you know, if this is value area low and if this is value area high, then it's going to be bing bong ding dong. And I wouldn't be, you know, ideally I get like something like this, right? That's what I want. But I understand that we could do something like this, you know, depending on like traditional markets. And look, that's not, if it comes back down to golden pocket, is that bearish? Get everybody. I just saw somebody go, dude, I'm getting really FOMO-y on Sol. That's what I thought. Yeah, let mother. Oh, we're going to 400. KIMBA, you said 400? Bet. Let's go. Let's go. Fuck. You said we're going to 400. You said we're going to 400. Your stream sucks.
You just said.
It just. Yeah, so I don't know what the reaction will be like at 235, but it would not surprise me at all, you know, if it has like a full rotational pullback. Obviously, if you're rotating from value area low to value area high, the bullish retest, you would want it at the point of control. Where's the point of control? If you don't have a long on Sol and you don't know where the point of control is on the range, you're tripping. You don't want it. Be honest, you don't even know what you're doing. You don't want it. Would that be fair to say? I think you got to know where the point of control is. So yeah, that's all that you need to start thinking about all these things. If you have a Sol long and you're asking if you should TP, you know, at 235, I wouldn't close the whole thing, but you should be expecting big ass pullbacks. So sounds good, but I think you just got to play with value, brother. Yeah, you know that I'm thinking about starting like the subathon maybe tomorrow. And so I would assume that if that bitch does pull back a little bit sometime in the next week, like we'll be there live for it. It won't even matter if it's 2 a.m. I'm going to put together like, I'll try to get some sort of TTS going. So if I am like sleeping and it's 3 a.m., you guys can like TTS it. KIMBA, can you do TA on gold? Sure, but we already did it, so make sure you rewind and get caught up, bro. I would love a long where you deviate out, pa-pink, and then go. Okay? Swing low, swing high. Blaze, Onder, Ivy, Amino Noob says, did we go through Sol and ETH pullback plans? 100%. Yes, so the best part of the Sol pullback plan was really just me kind of explaining to everybody what it is that I'm looking for when it breaks above certain levels and zones. And so I've always told people, hey man, you need to understand what value is here. You need to understand what value is here. You need to understand what value is here. You know what I mean, brother? And all I would say is, if this is value area low, okay, then would I not be looking for value area high for a full rotate? I want you to really listen to what I said about Sol. We don't get bullish on penetration. We get bullish on what? So if you just had to take a wild fucking guess where there could potentially be a bullish retest, just tell me. What do you think? If I were to just, brother, because I did a little bit of the work already for you, motherfucker. We talked about this. We talked about bang, 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 bang. Okay, we talked about this bullish retest. Okay, we talked about this bullish retest. Would it be just mathematical if I said, die? Dog, come on. You know what it is. Don't make it so complicated. You know what's going on? You're being clouded by the volatility. Your thought process, your planning, your preparation, it's like you just threw all that shit away. You know what I mean? Just take a deep breath, light up that Latuche, listen to some songs. If you haven't figured out that zooming out and doing shit on the higher time frame is a lot easier than doing your 5-minute thing, you know, I think that's one of the most obvious things, like zoom out. You know what I mean? And so that's just higher time frame value. You could start pulling VWAP from here and VWAP from here. You could pull fibs from here and fibs from here and ultimately fibs from here. Like all of these angles, okay, you can. And look, if price is going up and volume is going up, is that good or bad? Does that give you a reason to try to look for a bullish retest? You know, if you were going to look for a divergence, what would be the divergence that you would want to see here? You know, do you really think that you're going to be able to get pixel perfect and it's going to just fucking pixel perfect you and then go? Or you think it's going to fucking hunt your ass on the smaller time frame? Don't let your judgment and planning get fucked because of volatility. And I don't know about you, but I think you should have already been kind of thinking about this. No? Was that hard? On the same token, brother, where is your point of control? So, watch. You need to start to have daily candles above. Get in. Maybe this is the bullish retest, right? Maybe this is it. KIMBA, what should I do? You just missed it. Fuck! So, I think it really just, like these moments, I think, brother, it comes down to how well you're prepared. How long have I been telling y'all to make sure you understand where value is here? You know? Like, you need to understand what the fuck going on. So, how bullish are you, really? And how well prepared are you? Some people might say, hey man, I'm gonna actually, you know, take this long and take this long. You know, because I know that the invalidation is here. I know that the invalidation on any long is losing this. So technically, let me anchor a fib from here, here, and everything from 382 to golden pocket. Let me scoop that hoe. These are daily candles. Yeah, like, if you really believe this can go to 400 or 500, if you really think rate cuts are gonna, you know, trigger altcoin season, and if you're really serious about getting into a position, make it easy, simple. Just like how I did it. Go on higher time frames. Stop that high leverage bullshit. Stop being greedy. Do it this way. You know, understand what you're trying to do here, what your invalidation is, and take your shots. You're really 99% of you guys know what you're supposed to do, but either volatility gets your ass and FOMO like completely takes over your brain, or like you're lacking preparation, or you're just simply not bullish. Like you don't believe rate cuts are going to trigger altcoin season. Or you're too greedy and that leverage shit is fucking with you. So, what are we doing? We good? And it's not just about Sol, brother. This applies to ETH or any really shit coin or altcoin. Do you understand why like I'm doing this? Look at this. Do you see what I see? Do you see this? Do you see? Were you here when I was like fiddling around with where I should put the box? If this loses this, it will rotate. Don't you think? The concepts are all the same. If I want a div, what would be the div that I would want here? You know, I could easily be like, dude, cancel all of these. Fuck. The hidden bull div isn't there anymore. ¿Cachai? It's weird not having baby girl here and I can just say whatever so early in the morning, dude. It's kind of throwing me off. All right. Anyways, I guess my point is you guys are so much more capable than what you give yourselves credit for. So you're just kind of fucking yourself because you're too locked in or hyper focused on like the smaller time frame, you know? You guys okay? What are we doing? Cuca deliosa, fragili, Zerp, Kimosa, Skiller, Kobe, Zerp, AC, Cyrie. Yeah, like that's I don't know, like that's what I would say. Value area low, exactly. Nah, man. Yeah, so anyways, I don't know. What do you guys do? Did anybody short the SFP of the RTH all-time high? I mean, you a killer if you did. You're a killer if you did. Anybody take the short on the SFP of RTH all-time high? I see y'all. I see y'all. I did not, but I mean, why the fuck would it, you know, like that's a great hedge. We've been talking about those levels and SFPing those levels could be a short all the time. You know what I mean? You guys understand though that tomorrow is PPI, right? And whether I'm right or wrong for wins or losses on a CPI PPI week, my number one confluence is what data. And until I see otherwise, I'm going to continue to see if ES is going to make higher lows, right? So just kind of, you know, I need to see what the reaction is down here. Yeah, but you guys good? You guys locked in? Y'all juicing? What do you guys think about Boogammas though? What the fuck? What the fuck? Shout out to the 6380 Boogamma. What the fuck? Can I get a WTF? Or 6480, excuse me? How many of y'all been here since the first Boogamma, when we looked at the first Boogamma, and you've been able to watch the sort of the narrative? Diamond Gabrielle says, I don't know if I'm caught up. No worries, Diamond. So exclamation YouTube. All right. This is the stream that has no music. Okay, if you don't like my music, if you just want to hear my voice and you want to listen to your own music, you can listen to, you can watch that stream. They're both identical. One has music, one doesn't. All right, are there any forums or groups I need to join? Not really. You need help? I got you. We all need help, dude. I need help. All right. Diamond Gabrielle, welcome. All right, to the Lion's Pride. All right, Diamond, first things first, Diamond. I don't have a course to sell you, not yet anyways, I'm just kidding. I'll pick a course that I will start promoting, just like, Bookmap or High Block or whatever, but I don't want you to put me on a pedestal, okay? I'm a random dude on the internet with a giant bong in front of his face. Most people would agree that I'm a crackhead with Tourette's. Okay, so anything that you see me do, you can do. I don't really do anything extraordinarily unique or special. I trade using a strategy that thousands and hundreds of thousands of other people use worldwide. I'm not reinventing the wheel, okay? I have conceded to the fact that I am a retail trader, and most of my trades, I'm going to get round-tripped. It doesn't matter how much edge or special data that I think I have. I'm retail, bro, and I'm going to get round-tripped, okay? And so what we focus on is being very picky with what trades we take, making sure that we take the trades that have actual logical and probabilistic, reliable data that says we actually should long or short. We don't just randomly long because we think it's going to bounce from there. We're longing because the CVD, the open interest, the structure, the S&P confluence, it tells us we've got a fighting chance. All right, big dog. So, yeah, exclamation Discord, exclamation YouTube. There's no trade that we'll take that we didn't talk about. And I've been here every single day for the last 4 years. So exclamation Discord, exclamation YouTube. All right, Diamond Gabrielle. I've been here for about 4 years, pretty much. All right, and I'll be here for another 4 years. But I'm not doing anything difficult. I would say that if you watch me for 3 to 4 months, you will know everything that I know. If I ask you, hey, Gabrielle, do you see a CVD bull div? You'll be able to tell me in a couple of weeks. If I ask you, Gabrielle, does the open interest look bullish or bearish on the Bybit BTC USD pair? You'll be able to tell me. You know, and it's really just a matter of seeing it yourself thousands of times. You'll start to see the probabilities yourself, and you'll be able to start juicing. All right, brother. But welcome. Let's juice. Every day, think about something that you want to learn, do better, improve upon, adapt. And that's it. I don't care if it's a margin of 0.0001%, brother. Every day, I want you to feel like, okay, I got a little bit better today. Yeah, but for now, I think if you're brand new, you know, just like when you go to a different country, right? What's the first thing that you want to be able to do? You want to be able to know basic vocabulary, right? You want to be able to start conversing, right? I want you to be able to listen to what I'm saying and for the most part, understand what I'm trying to tell you. So I think basic terminology, vocabulary, patterns, shapes, probabilities. I think you just start with basic vocabulary so you can start to understand what the fuck I'm saying. And then once you start to understand what I'm saying, you're going to obviously run into stuff. I don't know what this is. Or KIMBA, I don't know what that is. Or what do you mean by this? And then it's up to you to kind of take your time outside of the stream and nerd out a little bit. And then once you can get like the basic information off of Google or YouTube, you know, then come to me with like the intermediate advanced questions.